Mr. Speaker, May 22nd to May 28th, representatives from 194 countries will meet in Geneva at the World Health Assembly to discuss the WHO Global Pandemic Treaty and to vote on amendments to the international health regulations. Why didn't this Prime Minister establish a public health inquiry into our COVID response before considering signing amendments to the international health regulations?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, as an active member of the WHO, Canada has always been there to push for better science, to push for better impacts in the way we collaborate around the world. Canada is a leading voice on ensuring not only that we make it through this pandemic, which is continuing to be ongoing, but also that we prepare for future pandemics, which unfortunately may well be the reality for decades and generations to come. We will continue to be active, strong participants in international fora around health, while always respecting and protecting Canada's sovereignty and choices to make the right decisions for its own citizens.
Mr. Speaker, Canadians deserve to know what this government is signing away. It is irresponsible to negotiate pandemic response powers when we haven't had a public inquiry into our own pandemic policies. How can we prepare for the future when we haven't learned the lessons from the past 2 years? Will the Prime Minister tell Canadians today when a public inquiry into government COVID responses will be established?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Here's the lesson we've all learned from the past 2 years. Vaccines save lives, Mr. Speaker. We know that basing our response to this pandemic on the best public health advice, which includes getting as many Canadians vaccinated as possible to keep them safe, is exactly the way through. And it is a shame to continue to see the Conservative Party supporting views that vaccination is not the way through this pandemic. As we deal with the continued consequences of this pandemic, we will continue to stand with science and ensure Canadians continue to get vaccinated.
The Honourable